Good evening, YouTubers, fellow reloaders, old school computer fans, and everything in between. Reloading Bench back with you. And this is a completely unintended video, but it's a follow-up to my most recent video on the red ammo can that I did and X-Treme. So I think I mentioned in my video, my previous video, that I was caught off guard on how quickly the ammo cans were delivered. And they came UPS, and I want to say it had only been a couple of days. And I thought, wow, that's just incredibly fast. They must be right around the corner here in California. So Monday night, 4:57 to be exact, not quite night, I was signing off and work-wise, and I decided to jump over to our folks here, and I bought a can with the 1500 heads, only I bought it in 9mm. Great price. And again, that was Monday. I think the confirmation I received, again, very quickly after the order, was Monday at 4:57. And I may have ordered it earlier in the afternoon, and that's just when I got the confirmation. So today is Wednesday, November 10th. So that was Monday the 8th. Today is Wednesday the 10th. I was in a meeting, conference call this morning, and when you have a lot of people on conference calls, there's no shortage of idiots. And by that I mean people don't understand what the mute button is. So you hear, especially with all the lockdown, all kinds of interesting background noises, from kids screaming about homework to pets to musical instruments, drums, trumpets, angry spouses, other conversations when they were assuming they were on mute. So you hear everything. And this was before noon. I think it was right around 11:30 this morning. It was an hour-long call, 11 to 12. So right around 11:30, I thought I heard my doorbell. And I immediately dismissed it because I'm not expecting a delivery today. And I thought it was somebody on the call who didn't have their phone on mute. Oh, I love mute. I'm such a mute fan. I'm always on mute. I thought it was just somebody whose house doorbell rang because they weren't on mute. Well, I jumped on my outdoor cameras and scanned the porch, and lo and behold, this package was there. So after the call ended, I went downstairs to pick it up, and as soon as I reached to pick it up, I knew what it was. It was, I don't know if you can see that, it was 31 pounds. 31 pounds from our friends at X-Treme. And I don't know which side is going to be up or down, but our friends at X-Treme, well, this was so fast. So Monday, let's just say Monday at 4:30, the 8th, to have it delivered Wednesday at 11:30 is less than 48 hours from time of order. So I'm going to open the other side so I can lift it out. So time of order to time of order to time of delivery was less than 48 hours. If they were in California, where I am, I would find that amazing. But they're not in California. Our friends at X-Treme are in Idaho. I think it's Idaho. Idaho, Iowa, one of those. Midwest. Not California. Not even close. Halfway around the country. I've had things that I've ordered from California where I've gotten, shipping confirmation, whatever. Wow, this is really heavy. Plus I'm old. And it's taken longer than the less than 48 hours that our friends at X-Treme took. So I think I mentioned previously that there were a whole bunch of stickers. And again, because I've not opened this yet. So it says you get a 2-pack, 30 cal inside. That was kind of what Costco was running with their black can. I think there was that one. Then you have this sticker, and then there was one on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it is made in China. Bummer. I should have taken that off and never seen it, but that's okay. Stuff happens. And again, here's the heads. There's enough, and what I've done in the past, there's enough room in in one of these that you can probably put another. You can combine, which maybe I'll do that right now since I'm in the mood to do it. You can combine some of these, so it's ultimately the same weight that will be in the can, but a little more manageable in the cardboard, so not as rough on the cardboard. Okay. Maybe this will be the one I use to donate to the others. So I will combine, because then it takes up less space. And I tend to keep the boxes because the boxes are kind of useful to me, at least, because I like using them for other things. They're decent quality cardboard, and they hold up pretty well. So reusability, especially if I'm doing my own casting and I need to put something in some place. Actually, you know what? This one's a little more, probably about the same. Let me do this. My OCD kicking in just a little bit. All right, so now we have two. A box to save with other boxes. And this now goes. Actually, I'll probably put them vertical. Keep it tight. Well, some would call that a defect. Actually, that's meant to happen, as you can see. That is by design for removability. These are, I gotta say, well made. So that is I'm gonna call that extreme shipping. So that was fast. Monday night order, Wednesday midday delivery, more than halfway across the country. So good stuff, Extreme. Take care, folks.